Well, hey there. Sorry it took me a while. I just wanted to make sure I did this right. Had the time to do it. Hope everything is good over there. I'm going to talk about warming up. When you warm up, it should, especially on a day of a show, it should be something that takes place during the course of the day. So when you get up in the morning, after you've had a couple of big glasses of water, we should go into things that are very gentle for about 5 to 10 minutes. Just trying to get the blood flowing, get the vocal cords to stretch out, and so on and so on. So the first thing you should do is lip trills, which I'm sure you've all done. Some of you have problems with it though. I want you to pick up, and then you just want to blow hard enough to go. If it stops, it's because you're blowing too hard, because this will clamp against it. So you want to feel a nice sense of in there, so there's a little bit of release in the jaw. Now you're going to start way down at this E flat underneath middle C. This is for the female side here. Now I'm assuming you all have good sense of pitch, so that's not an issue. And you're going to go up a half step. So we'll start here. Good. Now you should feel some mixture here and allow that to happen. As you go higher, don't blow higher. Blow harder. One of the big misconceptions in singing is that you use more air as you go higher. You actually use less. It's half the volume, but it moves through the vocal cords at twice the speed. So you want to keep the volume even, which will help even out the breath flow. We're up to E flat here. That's going to go higher in the head there. That's soprano high B. And there's C. So that's what you want to do there. Then you want to do this. Same thing, but on a different pattern. It's a bigger adjustment in pitch. There's more jumps in it. It's all still chest. Might be mix or it might be chest. This will definitely be mix here. Still a mix, going back to chest, and don't get louder, and try to keep the lips vibrating very slowly and loosely. There you go. Top of your mix. You feel this connecting, excuse me. It's going to go into your connected head voice up on top, okay? Still starting in chest or a chest dominant mix on the bottom. This will definitely start in mix. Higher in the head on top. Feel you're using less air to even out the volume. Now there are alternatives to that if you have issues. The other thing is to instead of using the lips, you use a combination of the lips and the tongue. Like you're a little bratty kid and you're making a raspberry. And you'll take that through the same process we just did. Another one we can use to just get the voice stretched out and etc., is to think that we're blowing through a small straw, like one you would use to stir coffee or a mixed drink with. It's going to make you collect a lot of air in your cheeks. So you're going to look kind of like Dizzy Gillespie or a big blowfish, depending on which reference you pick up on. And with this one, I would advise that you put your hand there, because you'll feel the air pressure against your palm, and you want to keep it even. In fact, as you go higher, you're going to feel less air. Chest mix, head there, and then back to chest through mix. I know the lighting isn't that great here, but not a lot I can do about it. Let's go higher in the head. Good. And then you'll do it on this pattern too, in the same keys we did before. So after that, I kind of basically want you to kind of shut up for a few hours. And then maybe around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, do those again. And then add this too. If you have problems with phlegm because of reflux, this will help knock some of it off, and hopefully you've had more water since then, because that helps thin out the secretions. You're going to use that bass sound. And then we're going to go up by half steps. Stop with that one at the key that starts at D flat right above middle C. And couple that with the other exercises we did. A few hours before the performance, I want you to do the same thing. I want you to add something that's just a little heavier. One thing that gets you used to singing into your voice a little more, with the larynx at a slightly elevated position. Nay, 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 nay. And I just want you to do it on that pattern. You're going to start at the E flat underneath middle C. You're going to go up by half steps, and you're going to stop at the A flat above middle C, which takes you up to there. Then you want to lay low again. Then about 45 minutes before it, go back to that light warm-up. Well, I want to back step. In that previous warm-up, I'd add some low larynx stuff with that, the dumb whiny cry, which will start at the E flat underneath here. Gug, 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 gug. You're going to go up by half steps, and you'll end up here. We're not going to take it as high as the lighter ones, because it does involve a little more compression. And then about 45 minutes before you go on stage, do the light stuff. All the stuff we discussed before. And then run through a brief section of one of your songs. And you should be fine. And when you get off stage, you want to do something that's called a warm down. Sometimes the voice can feel a little fatigued, etc., etc. do a series of until it feels like it's basically returning to normal. And you should be basically fine. I wish you the best of luck, and hope to see you soon.